Hi, I'm Greyden Jonas. I'm 18 years old, and I am the barn manager here at Goat Milk Stuff. When I started working as the barn manager in the barns, I was 14 years old, and we had just lost one of our employees that was working here. So I kind of got thrown into the mess, and it was a mess. We didn't have any systems. The barn's responsibilities were just keep the goats alive, and that was pretty much it. Milking was not even a barn crew responsibility because we needed everybody to do that at that time. So when I became barn manager, I started trying to take a hold of everything that we were doing here on the farm and start to set up practices and principles for how we would be able to do things more efficiently and save more time so that we could get more work done. One of the things that's always been the issue for a farm is to find good help. We've had lots of people come in and out. The most reliable help we've always had is who we can find here on the farm because they're stuck here. That being one of the struggles, there's always a bit of difficulty in getting everything to run smoothly. When I would have some of my siblings work with me, there's a certain amount of kickback, or just being stubborn because that's what siblings do. So it was difficult to move things along in the barn. I couldn't just set everything up the way I wanted to and send it on its way. I had responsibilities I had to take care of. Some of my siblings disagree because everybody likes to do things differently. So there's a fair amount of struggle in getting to the place we are today. It was kind of where I had to deal with one thing at a time, take a system that's broken, create a way for it to work better, and then start to put that into practice. And a lot of the times those practices were rejected. And so I started to learn what people liked to do, what people could see, because if people didn't see how it was going to be efficient, they wouldn't want to adopt that practice. They would just think the same old way of doing things is better. And I mean, even me being a manager falls prey to that all the time. So that was something I definitely learned a lot over the years. I'd say a turning point for when this started to get better was when my siblings stopped working in the barns with me. And I could say that that would be because a lot of them I was younger than. Nobody likes to listen to their younger brother. Or possibly I dealt too harshly with them. I had high expectations, even of my younger siblings, because I saw what needed to get done and I would expect a lot from them. And so it just it caused a lot of bashing together. Nobody really liked the way things were going. So when we got efficient, or just when we got more help in the barns, that really helped us to be able to put my siblings in areas where they could work better, and I was able to start managing the other employees, and that was really when the barn started to move smoothly and we really didn't need much help from other areas of the business. After that, things started to get different. I started to take on more and more responsibilities as the barn manager and the barn crew. We started to take on things like doing hoofs every single month. Gardening became a huge part of our job because the gardens they create a mess. And so we're pretty much the cleaning crew. We do everything. We clean up anything that happens outside of other people's work areas. So any fencing, garbage that's blowing around, dirty sidewalks, junk buildup, it all kind of comes down to the barn crew to clean up everything. So we have to keep the whole property looking nice, and we do a pretty good job at that. I'd say we do our best. We don't get everything, but we do a good job moving everything around and making sure it all gets done. Nowadays, the barn crew is responsible for a whole lot. We set up a lot of different things, and now we do composting, and that ties us into the garden. We have to do a lot of dirt management with that. Not to mention a lot of the produce is fed back to the animals, which creates manure, goes back to the garden. So we deal with the gardens, we deal with the kind of the grounds of the whole property. Everything outside is our job, and milking is entirely barn crew job. So we've taken on a lot of responsibility since I became barn manager, and I think we do a pretty good job keeping everything running smoothly. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on who you would like the next video to be about.
Work hard. Get dirty. Use good soap. GoatMilkStuff.com